You hear the howling there. It's not a full moon. It's because you're watching La Loba, who's about to enter La Jaula once again. It's been some time since we've seen her in action.
¿Listas? Dale.
And here we go. Avril in the black. La Loba in blue. I mean, at any time, Alex, they're just gonna let them hands go.
Yes, the main event is here. Now is their time to shine. And we know that Abril is feeling confident. She came in with her sunglasses, her cowboy hat like she always does, representing Texas. And a lot of people are watching from home at Texas right now. But La Loba looks ready and on the hunt.
Mutual respect here. This is the chess match. That is good striking, right? Some may say this is boring to me. This is beautiful. This is good work here. It's establishing the jab range, evading the kicks early so that you can find that perfect home.
And La Loba knows what's at stake. He's not being too aggressive, just waiting for the right timing.
Good. Come back with the hook, though.
Abril, though, with those hooks.
Good.
Connected her with that right hand.
And when I spoke with Abril, when she's listed as Orthodox, she likes to switch from Southpaw and Orthodox. And it was actually one of the reasons why one of her last boxing opponents pulled out of a fight with her, because she was listed as Orthodox. And they saw in her fights that she actually switches to Southpaw a lot. So she likes to mix things up.
You notice in that series, though, Shane, Loba was working different levels, working on the body, not more at the top.
She looks really comfortable here, Abril. She knows the calf kicks are coming. Notice she had a really strong check right there. She said, no way. I'm not going to fall for that. You're not going to shut my boxing down.
Yeah, she's poised, confident with that boxing, Abril.
And the Loba says, what's up? You don't want to catch these hands.
I'm just interested, and I know they want to throw hands, but will anyone pull the trigger and go to the ground? Really curious.
Good. Now come back 3-2. Bang,
Oh, great bobbing and weaving there from La Loba.
Good head movement.
Yeah. Stiff right, man. Cross had a lot of power.
That's the timing on the calf kick. You want it as Abril stepping in on the jab. It's almost impossible to defend the low kick while throwing the jab. And La Loba showing her IQ here, timing it perfectly.
Double that up.
Timing is everything, Shane, and practicing that over and over again.
Yeah, you said it.
Good.
And it forces Abril to switch her stance.
Good.
Similar fighting style that we saw against Marco Neto with that boxing, the bobbing and weaving, head moving from La Loba. But unlike Marco Neto, Abril is a straight-up boxer that could throw hands for days.
Look at her demeanor, too. She almost looks like she's sparring in there.
Yeah.
Really loose shoulders. She eats a jab to the body, though. Stiff jab. That's how you slow someone down.
She's an ABO boxing champion. Training out of the War Room MMA in Fort Worth, Texas. Trained with the likes of Razak Hassan.
Just for the fact that they're women, people try to take away from how good of fighters these athletes are.
Shane,
this is excellent striking right here.
Shane, Alex is my backup here. When our women fight, do they bring it?
100%.
Every time.
And we got a lot of fans leaving wolf emojis in the live chat. We got Dave Sandine in there, Lazy Bed. There are OG Combate Global fans, and they're here for the main event. The woman bringing the action, but like Shane said, it's very technical right now. A striking battle. Both these ladies laser focused.
It shows how much the respect that they have for each other, the capabilities that they have.
I'm liking that right hand to the body.
That's what I'm saying. La Loba is working more of that midsection. Abril more of the hooks straight to the face.
And that's an investment that will start to pay dividends come round two.
Later on, right? Later on in the fight. Yep.
Yeah.
And La Loba, just a great story, a motivational story, Alex. It actually got involved into MMA.
Yeah, when you deal with any type of abuse, relationships, and having a daughter that you know you need to protect, and that is your motivation, it's a really powerful thing.
They suffer from Leo almost doing like a Superman punch there.
Yeah.
Good. 1-2 fire heavy.
Great kicks from La Loba.
Check out the eyes on both these athletes.
Oh, man.
Locked in.
Locked.
Good.
Great more body shots from La Loba. We're headed to the second round.
Red, blue. Round 2. Ready? Ready? Fight!
Like I said, this is the most interesting part of a fight here. What adjustments are made?
Yeah, straight jab.
Will they stick to the plan? Will they modify the plan? Now some low kicks from Abril.
Abril just looks so calm and composed, keeping the distance, just backing away, just out of touch of Loba.
Shane, when you compete in MMA and boxing, you got the 2-minute rounds. MMA, you got the 5-minute rounds. So as a boxer, you can throw for days. You got 2 minutes break, 2 minutes break, 2-minute breaks. How much of a difference does that come into play when it comes to MMA, when you're fighting on a person against a Loba?
No, Abril looks like a mixed martial artist in there to me. She's adjusting her stance so that she's defending well against the low kicks. And she's still managing the range so that she can throw that lead check hook that she's throwing. She's working the body well. But this round, we're seeing that La Loba is following the game plan perfectly. She's showing her IQ. She's showing she's up there. She's one of the best, and that's why she's the most watched fighter in MMA.
When Loba goes to the body on that, it does leave an opening for a counter punch from Abril, and she really does view herself as strong in the counter punching. And with those stomps, classic.
Yeah.
Good.
Those stomps, man, could really throw you off, let me tell you.
Just off the mark. Come high after that.
Probably you hear that. You got a counter back when the Loba comes in with that 1-2.
Good.
Right to the top and right to the body.
Now I'm seeing a pattern. Jab high, cross low. Does she fake that?
Oh, here we go. Let's see if someone, there was an attempt there of a little of a clinch work, but didn't go any further. Now, La Loba did say during fight week, yeah, I don't think there's going to be hugging or groundwork or anything. We're just going to throw.
And I love that about La Loba, because when you look at the size discrepancy, you might think that in those exchanges, grappling-wise, she might have a bit of an advantage, have strong pressure, good. But kudos to her for wanting to box with a boxer right now. But we do need to see some more kicks from her. I think that'll really help.
That front leg of Abril is there. Oh, there it is. She's attempting.
Here's that aggression from the Loba that everybody loves to see.
That's the low kicks. You've been calling for Alex. Now she's coming with a combination. We've seen
Now we're getting heated.
Now we're stepping up the game. We're hitting that accelerator on the freeway.
We saw a second of a smirk from Abril. And in her corner, he's like, you got the counter. So she wants La Loba to be coming in hot.
Yeah, she's baiting her in. And the corner just saying it really loud and clear. Bait her in and follow up with the counter.
You defended it well, but we got a counter.
And La Loba's been working on her English, so she can probably understand everything.
Send the message. Bang.
La Loba to change, calling an audible.
Good.
Ooh, heavy low kick from that open stance.
Yes, and then come back with
What
the
we've
jab.
seen from La Loba so far, the 1-2 combination, every now and then we see a low kick. That's what we've seen so far.
That's it, yeah. Sometimes it's a hook to start, sometimes it's a jab, but it's that right
And then-
hand in
and
the
then-
body
yeah,
that's
in the
landing
body.
all day. I'm wondering, is she trying to use that to set something up?
Oh,
Does
we're
she
coming
fake
into
low? Does
the
she come high?
we're coming into that 1 minute mark in the second round at 1-2, but the 1-2 very consistent, but she stops there.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, if she chains on a couple more strikes after that,
Could be time of having a different conversation right now.
final minute, round 2.
And the 125 division for the women of Combate Global is one of the most fun.
Where we want to be.
A win here could mean a lot, especially if some championship belts are on the line someday.
Fire. Oh, we got to make her pay for that one.
You know, her family from Zacatecas, Mexico.
Good, stop.
So she represents Mexico and the United States.
30 seconds, let's turn it up.
Funny thing, she started very, very young at 19 years old. First
Fade it.
Went pro. She just had one amateur fight. I said, this is good enough for me. Let's go pro. Ooh. There's that exchange.
And the hook over the top by Abril.
So we're headed now into the third round, final one. Stepping it up, that 1-2 combination. Abril with a hook, followed it up. Maybe a little clinch work. No, and that's the bell.
Final round. You ready? Are you ready? Fight!
So Alex, it could be a change of plans. You heard the corner of La Loba. Don't force it, but try to take her down.
And it felt like for most of that second round, La Loba was being the aggressor, and that's something that is really valuable, but Abril looking for the counter punches.
Good comments still from Abril's corner saying, hey, listen, I think we won 1 and 2, but don't take my word for it.
You don't want to play it safe, right? You want to assume maybe I'm down 2. Maybe I gotta finish this fight. I gotta make a statement this round.
Exactly, and when La Loba starts to get that lean with it, rock with it type style, we saw that right before she TKO'd Manuela Martinez.
Lean with it, rock with it. Okay, I like it, Alex.
Now and then
You get groovy, you get down every now and then. Going for the feint. More stomps from Abril. We'll be back April 24th. Combate Global. Jaula returns back to action. Reality star, musician. Made his pro debut last year.
Yeah, I just got some training in with him last night.
Is that right? And he's training at MMA Masters, and the guy looks in incredible shape.
Jaula's got good kicks.
Yeah, he does.
Couldn't believe it.
And kudos to him. He walked in that first time around, and which little of a training, and did what he had to do. But now it's a different dude we're going to see next time. That's April 24th right here live on YouTube all over the world.
You're in range. We gotta let those go.
Hit the subscribe button. You'll get that notification next time we're live. Make your life easy.
Yeah, in case you forgot, we had just a great night of fights. Every single match tonight.
Exactly. And appreciation to everyone in the live chat. Make sure you send it to your friends. Our main event right now, they're going to start letting it all go with less than 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, here is when they go all systems go. It's like the final lap in the NASCAR race. And they're not going for that photo finish, guys.
And Dave Sandine in the chat says, I don't know why, but Thursday night fights hit different. The energy in here
Just like that right hand.
Different.
that hit different too.
That right hand from La Loba hit completely different to Abril. Look at she's backing away now here a little bit, Shane.
Cutting off the ring well. Calculated pressure, as I call it. Measuring with that lead hand, trying to find a home for the right.
Yeah, most of the fight we were seeing Abril going forward, but in that case, she backpedaled there a bit, went backwards.
Got that right hand. Looks like may have hit her in the eye too. She's blinking a lot.
Let's see, mess around and find out. Now La Loba letting go. Can we see something what we saw with Marco Neto? This is exactly what happened. Seemed like Loba was down and he stuffed it up. Could be it. She's cornering her. La Loba is feeling it. Aggressive. You can see Abril is feeling the power from La Loba.
Look, she mixes it up. She mixes in the kicks. She threatens the takedown.
It's a different facial expression from Abril here, Shane, from what we were seeing before.
Yeah, the tempo just changed completely right there. It's not a spar anymore. Now this is a fist fight.
Alex, and she did attempt. La Loba did attempt there to go for the takedown, but backed away and kept on going with those hands. Let them go.
She did. And really working off that momentum that she had with the strikes. I think that's where she's most dangerous. We love a good takedown, but La Loba with fists flying, that is classic La Loba.
Man, let me tell you, the judges here, this round, you see a lot of action from La Loba for that first and second.
Now what is left in the gas tank for both of these ladies? They got to leave it all out here.
Wait for those final 10, 20 seconds. You're going to see La Loba unleash fury.
Talk about the Mexican fighting
Oh,
spirit
look at this,
right here.
Loba! Let her go for the ground game. She does have a submission victory in her pro resume, but doesn't have anything here for Abril. La Loba transitioning out. Maybe a knee. That wasn't a bit good. There it is. There's the knee, but nobody home. 10 seconds left. Who wants it the most? Let's go, Abril says.
Let's throw.
There she's throwing away, and that's
fight,
the end
ladies. Great
of
fight.
our main event.
After 3 rounds of much more action, this is the final decision. Después de 3 vueltas de mucha más acción, esta es la decisión oficial. Los jueces James Lázaro y Armando Álvarez entregan tarjetas idénticas de 30 a 27, 30 to 27. Y el juez Elian Rodríguez entrega 29 a 28, 29 to 28. And the winner, by way of unanimous decisions, la ganadora, por decisión unánime, Lucero.